So why do I need to publish many papers? Well, actually, before I answer that question directly, I need to go back to my PhD education, which is started from 2014 until 2019, is 5-year program. So in that program, the environment around me is really supporting me to do beautiful works, and then I make it into writings and then put them into publications. I could say like this is for the reputations, this is for the recognitions. Well, who am I? I am the only one who don't have any experience. I'm just go straight forward from bachelor to PhD program. So I could say that I don't have any experience at all, especially for the leadership, clinical things. I may have experience, not that much. So I just want to put like one of the things that I could do best. So what I'm doing right now is like analyzing so many papers, works, and I love that. So publishing paper is just like a part of the research that I do, which is a good thing to do. And during my PhD program at the time, every semester that we have a dissertation seminar, so we need to present our work. In the first semester, I could say like we develop concept analysis, literature review. So one semester we need to present 2 times. So I just don't want to present like my progress, 5 pages or 10 pages. I just want to make it solid work based on my perspective and then according to literature review. So let's say like concept analysis. So based on my concept of interest, let's say at the time that I'm talking about the competence, so I was so happy, because I got a lot of comment from the professors, from other PhD students. So it's all the benefits I have. It's like peer reviewers directly, before we submit to the journal. Of course, we get so many comments. It's not always be beautiful, when we present our papers. So just take the good things and then rethink again, reanalyze again, rewriting, and then just submit it. Well, at the beginning, I know I'm not a detailed person. I most likely just my way. I don't care about the citations, reference, just submit it. When I submit, the editor said like reject, reject, and then turns out I realized, well, they have their own guideline to follow. So we just need to follow the guideline very carefully, and then when we submit it, that's it. They will not return our paper because we follow the guidelines. So first thing first, read the guideline, guys. I learn a lot because in every semester I present a lot. So like say 2 papers, 2 manuscripts per semester. So I have 8 semesters. See how many papers I have. So let's say like I published 9 papers until graduations. So it's all in the Scopus on Web of Science. Well, Scopus and Web of Science, as you know, is the best databases in the world. So they compete each other. So even our scholarship require the awardee to publish manuscript. If you get the scholarship, you need to publish 1 paper. If you get the support to collect the data, you need to publish 1 paper. If you want to go to conference, you need to publish 1 paper. And if you want to go overseas to get the experience, research experience, you need to publish the papers. I get all the scholarship, I need to publish 4 papers and Scopus, Q1 or Q2. So this is one of the push factors for me, got scholarship, publishing papers. If you don't want to get scholarship, you don't need to publish paper. So this is a situation that pushed me a lot to publish many papers. So at the beginning, yes, I forced myself to read and then write, reanalyze again, but until today, I enjoy it a lot. Most of my day by day, I just dealing with so many papers, statistics, and I don't know how to say, just all about the laptops. So I fall in love with laptops, actually. So anyway, publishing papers, you will get the recognition from the citation. People will read your work. Well, it's not about the number of the articles that I publish. It's about the knowledge there. Because when you write paper, you need to put your brain there. You need to think how to make it the papers really, really good. Well, what I'm saying is publishing paper in the reputable journals. It's just not only about like how to say. I'm not saying like journals out there are not a good one, but we have some of selections how to choose the best journals. Let's say like in nursing, so we have the target like to publish the papers in the journal in Sigma Theta Tau or in American Nursing Association or something like that, which is like in the Q1 or Tier 1. So this is one of the goals that we need to get. I really understand it, like some people out there just care about publishing paper in any journal in Scopus, even it's not their areas of interest or area of field. Well, I do understand, because some of the people out there, they forced by the situation. Let's say after 2 years they should be in the assistant professor positions or associate professor positions. They have some requirements to do that, but for me, I don't get any position like that. I don't have to be like assistant professor, associate professor. I'm just pure freelance researcher here. So what I can contribute into science and knowledge, because we are still young, we just need to put our legacy. So I'm building my own legacy right now by building my works and papers that I make. So that papers is from research I do. So I need to emphasize that it's not all about the papers or the number of the papers, it's the beautiful work that you do. Because publication is just a part of the research. When you have beautiful data, you can just be easily writing the papers. But if you have like boring data, how can we write the paper? Which is, even though you have like a very good skill in writing, you don't have any data. So it's all about the data. It's all about how to reanalyze the data too. I could say I'm not good at English, so sometimes I need to invite other scholars to be a part of my manuscript, whether the content, the quality of the papers is fit for international readers. So it should be like free from grammatical errors. So this is what I'm doing to build my own legacy. I need to build my own structure right now. What I'm trying to say here is, sound it slowly, just trust the process. Trust the process, because there is no fastest way. We just need to start from now. You don't need to get someone else to write for your papers. You need to write by yourself, because when you get used to it, it will just be really, really easy. Trust the process, man. Just trust the process.